good morning, folks. It's silage day again today, and actually the neighbor here down there at their pit, he's getting his silage cut today too. Different crew than ours, but probably gonna get just a little bit of snippets of their crew, so you might see some different trucks, different cutter and whatnot. But we're neighborly, we help each other out, and so it's kind of fun to do that. But here's a little update on this silo here. This one's getting close to being full. This one's probably only about half full here. They're actually pushing up at the house right now. Took some other silage that they wanted to have up at the house down there. Thought it was maybe going to be a little wetter, and wanted that, or actually drier, I guess is what Dad thought, and they wanted that up there, but it's actually turning out to be a little wetter than that. So anyway, we'll probably get that full, and then they'll come back down here and finish up. Not sure whose rig that was. Not part of the silage deal, but still cool. That was a 4930 John Deere sprayer. Well, let's go take off and find some cutters. So here's the neighbor's silo pit. We used it for several years, and then he started he retired and got his own cows and started using it himself. So here's his silage pit. This one's a little different. You back up to this and they push it down into there. And here's his pushing rig. Got himself I believe this is a D7 dozer. And there's the Rinkus crew. This is their rig that are cutting for him. Yep, D7 dozer. We're gonna get out of the road because my truck is in the way if they show up, but they'll still be a little bit before they probably get a truck over here. Thought I'd take a peek at our cutters on the way to check out the neighbor's cutters. They moved fields this morning and are going on this strong. All right, we're over here at the neighbor's cornfield. His is probably a little drier than what ours is, but hopefully it'll still make good silage. We'll go check and see what it looks like on the way back by. He wanted me to take a picture of these guys cutting. The cutter's sitting here. I don't see any trucks, so I'm guessing they got all 3 trucks filled and they've all gone that way and are waiting to get back. So we'll see how that works out for them. We'll have to wait around for just a little bit to see what happens. This cutter is a big cutter. The one that's been cutting ours is a smaller one. So this one's about a 1,000 horsepower cutter. Ours is the one that's been cutting ours is a little less than 500 or so. And so this guy's going to really eat this. So this will be kind of fun to watch, I think. Time is money in this business. Here comes their third truck back. All right, well, let's go check out the neighbor's silage pit on the way back to the farm to do some other stuff. The neighbor's what's left. Okay, so the real work we're going to do today is we've got our old red feed truck that feeds our silage in the wintertime. It's got clutches out, so we're going to try to haul it in to get worked on, and we got another tractor in there that's been getting worked on, and we're going to haul it home. So let's get it loaded up. First, we're going to get the old white GMC checked out here. Antifreeze looks good. Oil looks good. Probably take a once over on the tires off camera. And brake fluid looks good too. Let's go get her loaded up. You need to come just a hair this direction. Oh, this may not work, Dad. The hitch. We're going to grab the hitch. I think we're going to hit the hitch on the way up if we do it this way. I don't know whether we'll bottom out coming up the ramp too or not. I guess we'll see, but I know we're going to hit it before we get to the tires. Straighten her up and come on up. That's great now. Maybe your back end might be a little farther that way still. Yep. Keep doing. It's straight. Well, it's right on the ground. Yes, now. Straighten her up. All right, no, back the other way, just a hair. Right there, come forward. Okay, keep on coming. Your back tires are about on the deck. Now you're on the deck all the way. A little more. A little more. Yeah. Back up. Yeah, got her back up. Well, we got her chain down and it's ready to go. Let's head to Osage City. Well, we've made it to downtown Osage City. Waiting on a train here. Got the old girl loaded up. Oh, train's gone. Just got to run down into town and we'll get her off of here and get a tractor on and head back home. Put her back in gear before I forget. Well, I forgot to get the camera out for the unloading and loading process, but we got her here safe. Now we're ready to roll on home with this old girl. It's like the 4th or 5th time I think I've hauled this home in the last couple of years from this place. Maybe she'll stay working pretty good from now on. But truck we brought's right there. Yeehaw, hopefully we'll get it back soon too. Well, we made it home. There's that silage pile there. I didn't end up getting over there to watch my uncle push any of that. I was thinking about doing that before I left, but I just didn't. So looks the same as about it would be in the other silo. So check out the other video, and we're gonna get this old gal unchained and get her off. You guys survived. This tractor never got cleaned up from last winter. It went straight to the shop. We might have to give it a bath sometime. If not, it might be next spring before it gets a bath. Then we'll just go right to get dirty. Actually, Dad's going to start rotary mowing with it, so maybe we should just wait till after he mows and get all the pollen and stuff off of it. Well, I parked this tractor over here where that truck I took in there usually sits. It's not going to need that spot for a while, and we won't have to play musical tractors that way. The big pushing tractor goes there. This is where the baler goes at, but it's getting worked on right now too. My uncle just had his pickup there in case he needed to run somewhere while he was pushing or had a breakdown so he could run across to the shop or whatever. But let's take a closer look at the silage pit here. So I'd say this is probably what it's going to look like here. They're not probably planning on hauling any more to it. Maybe he's going to come back down and pack it in a little more. Looks like it probably could use a little more packing would be my guess. But yeah, this looks really good. Lots of corn in it. This is really good corn this year. The stuff they cut yesterday praised about 160 bushel the acre, which is really good for our part of the world. I mean, just look at all that corn in there. So you can tell it's already started to dry a little bit on top. We'll get up on top of the silage pile and check it out. You'd think you'd sink in, but you won't unless if you try to drive a pickup on this. I don't think that'd work very well, but you can walk on it, and things with good flotation can usually jump up on it. So down there where all the smoke and dust and stuff is the silage pits, and I'd like to get a picture of both our pit getting pushed and the neighbor's pit getting pushed. So I'm gonna go down there and see if I can do that and let Dad know I'm home. There's the Rinkus crew moving on to their next job. It's a lot of silage. Still got to get her packed in though. Drove down to find Dad to ask him a question. Just checking up on the cutter to see what they're doing as well. Looks like they're getting ready to switch trucks right there. Off one goes and chopping into the next one will start. Dad texted me and said they have a loaded truck broke down, so they came up to get their truck that hauled the cutter down to hopefully try to finish up. And I guess if that truck's loaded, not sure what they'll do. Maybe they'll try to figure out how to drop that trailer and use the other semi to unload it or something. We'll see what they end up doing. finish it up. That was the last little bit of silage for the year. Now it's just got to get packed. They got a truck that's broke down, so we'll have to figure that out too. Well, things are winding down for the day. I'll probably wait and film a final video or final kind of ending tomorrow, but just in case I don't, please like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate you watching. Tell me what you like about these videos. I really do hope you enjoy them. There's the broken down truck, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do with it. Probably see you, Brandon. Yeah. Come springtime, maybe.
Good. I'm gonna go slow all the way home. Hopefully no more blowouts.
Yeah. You said you blew one out on the way down here. That doesn't look like that'd be very fun to change.
No, it's not. They're old tires. We don't use this trailer anymore. Other trailers from Marysville. Looking back, should just went up and got that cutter and that trailer.
Oh well.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.